For many of the players on the field today, it's the culmination of their minor football careers. They've been playing the game for many years. The goal is to move on to the next level, whether it be in the Canadian Junior Football League or Canadian Inter-University Sports, or for some of the elite, maybe a scholarship to a U.S. Division I school. There are scouts in attendance, plenty of them. They will be keeping a close eye on what happens today, looking to find that diamond in the rough, which can improve their team in the future. Hello everyone, welcome to the 2015 ABC Border Bowl. I'm Dale Corey along with Tim Amy. Harmon Ojla will join us later in the broadcast. We are at Exhibition Field in Chilliwack, BC to watch the top senior high school graduating football players from Alberta and British Columbia do battle on the gridiron. The winner will claim the Border Bowl title and interprovincial bragging rights, and we are close to getting this game underway. It's Canadian rules throughout, so we play with a 110-yard field, the full end zones, the width of the field as well. And as we mentioned, the field's in pretty good shape here. It's a turf field at Exhibition Field in Chilliwack, and because of that, it takes the rain pretty good, and a good crowd in attendance today. A lot of Alberta fans as Alberta kicks off the ball, and we are underway with the 2015 ABC Border Bowl here in Chilliwack. BC picks up the ball at its own 25-yard line across the 35 up to the 39-yard line. A good run back there for BC, number 2, Dayton Moore.
Coming out of the Prince George. You think more of a hockey town being the north half of the province. But no, they got their good football programs up there.
Cole Theobald, number 9, is the quarterback. Here's a handoff to the running back. Big gain straight up the middle. He's got 12 yards. And it's a first down for BC, moving the ball across midfield into Alberta territory.
And I was talking to Cole Sangarra, head coach for Team BC, before the game. One of the things he likes about his team is a strong O-line, and you're seeing the massive pathways.
13, so they're going to be going for it here.
You're not giving up terrible field position. Oh, just shy. Yeah. When you go for it on a 3rd and 13, you're right at midfield. You're really not giving up terrible field position. Yeah. But usually these are really tight games. And these kids are so pumped.
Cole Theobald hands off on 1st and 10. There's room up the middle. He's got room to the right side. He crosses into the 25-yard line. It'll be another first down, a gain of 16 yards for BC.
I mean, I can't believe how quickly they moved this ball up the field.
Handoff again, but no room this time at all as that Alberta defense comes up big, stuffed him there. There was no room as he tried to go off right tackle. It'll be no gain at all. 3rd down and 6 BC.
Caden Price, big number 58, right in there.
Well, they'd have their choice of kicking off or receiving the kickoff or taking it at their 35-yard line, and they've decided to take it at the 35. They'll put it up right at the beginning, and this one is picked off.
Look at that.
BC will take control of the football at the 52-yard line. Caleb Buckholz intercepts Connor Jorgensen on his first play from scrimmage.
Short, choppy passes, but good, accurate throws. And it's working for them. Here, the ball's up in the air again.
Jorgensen looks to his left again. He's got a completion here, and he's out of bounds with another first down. Nice catch there for the Alberta player, number 14, Connor Mickle. And he's got a first down. They'll move the yardsticks.
Good job by Connor Mickle, keeping himself between the defender and the ball, and hangs on to it and gets that first down. No big blowout passes, no Hail Marys, no Doug Fluties. Does a superb job getting the crowd all pumped up. And let me hear from Alberta. Let me hear from BC. And everyone's jumping up and down.
Oh, here's a fumble, 4th down, and BC has recovered.
6'2", 160. That's a tall, skinny kid.
3rd down and 8. He's back into the pocket. Now he rolls out to the right, looking for an open receiver. He's going to keep the football, avoids one tackle, gets up across the 50-yard line, should have enough for a first down. Great run there by Cole Theobald on 3rd down and 8. And he's across the 50, but there is a flag as well, and we'll wait for the call.
So it looks like the call did not go against BC. You have to forgive me. I did not see what the call was.
So BC looks to kick this ball away. High snap. It comes down at about the 50, and this ball is going to go straight up and straight down and looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but picked up on the run by the Alberta player, and he's up to his own 53-yard line. See, for face masking, has given Alberta a first down. Ball just outside the BC 46-yard line. Jorgensen hands this one off. No running room at all, as he'll lose a couple on the play at the 32-yard line. Hides back to pass, looks to his left. This one is incomplete. Throwing down near the 30-yard line. Again, he was throwing into double coverage, and had the receiver caught the ball, I don't think he was going to be able to get too much for yardage. It's 3rd down and 8 for Alberta.
Good coverage by BC. Look at that, up there. I think the ball was just overthrown a tiny bit. Just that half an inch outside of his reach.
1st down and 10 for Alberta. Ball at the BC 15-yard line, near side of the field. Hides in the shotgun, tosses back to his running back, straight up the middle, inside the 10, and he's close to that 5-yard line. Probably mark it down at about the 6, and he'll be close to a 1st down.
3rd and goal on the 2-yard line.
Hyde in under right now. He'll try to go straight up the middle, fumbles the football, falls on it immediately, but check that. BC fell on top of it. Looked like Hyde had control.
Holy smokes.
But he dropped the ball, and the 3rd turnover of the game for Alberta. This is a big one as it comes at the BC 2-yard line late in the opening half. BC takes over control of the football.
Holy smokes, this game's got everything so far. Absolutely unreal. So I guess we can look at it. BC's having a bit of an issue with getting penalties, but Alberta's having a little trouble holding on to the ball when they're getting.
Keep Alberta off the score sheet as the teams go into the locker room for the half. 1st and 10, handoff straight up the middle to the 35. Now he cuts to his right. He's got some big room to the 45, to the 50. Still on his feet past midfield, inside the 45-yard line.
Unreal.
Big run there for BC, and they'll move the yardsticks, and very quickly in the final minute here, BC's looking to move the ball downfield and maybe pick up more points.
And we talked about Big 58 on defense for Alberta really showcasing his cause. Cam Lamport, number 37, right here from Chilliwack, having a great game. That's probably with the 3rd or 4th big carry he's had so far in this 1st half. That was a huge run for height, and just did a superb job just booting that down the field, and then just an amazing run back. Good blocking. Look at that. Gets the outside, turns on the jets, and gets that ball right back to midfield. So a couple of great plays. We're seeing some superb football here. This is awesome.
2nd down and 11 for BC. Ball at the 51-yard line. Theobald back to pass, has to roll out, and he is taken down. It'll be a huge loss for BC. 3rd down and 11 yards to go. Alberta from the 52-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle. Not much running room again, and the BC defense comes up big on 3rd down. They'll stop Alberta with little or no gain whatsoever, and it'll be 4th and long.
And it looks like the punting team's coming onto the field. I tell you, you don't have to make every single play when you're on defense. You don't. You have to make the plays when it really counts. And when you got them at midfield and you know you can shut them down, that's when you do it. And Alberta was doing that in the 1st half. It looks like BC's picking it up a bit in the 2nd half.
You see those flags flying straight out. BC has the wind at its back here in the 3rd quarter. 6.5 minutes to go. Handoff straight up the middle to the 40, to the 45. He's got room. He could go all the way to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown BC. Big run on 2nd and 23 from the BC 32-yard line, and British Columbia scores the first major of the afternoon.
Cam Lamport from Chilliwack on his home turf just turned on the afterburner, got some great blocking, and just buries it. Fantastic bit of running. Look at that.
Looked like he was going to be tackled after a short game, but then he broke and cut to his right, and you see on the replay,
look at that.
As he found open daylight down that right sideline, he goes all the way for the major score. With 5:59 to go here in this 3rd quarter, we await the convert, and that slides right out of the holder's hands. He's taken down, so the convert will be no good. BC has taken control with a 9-0 lead. We do have a flag on the far side of the field as well.
And they had those dual penalties against them. Like you're saying, the penalties kind of hurt them, but all of a sudden it's completely negated one good run, they're in the end zone.
And we see the replay again, and he broke 2 tackles there, but when he got open field, boy, oh boy, could he run that football. And all he saw was daylight. They were pumping. He hits the end zone, and they celebrate on the BC side with a 9-0 lead now. 5:59 to go here in the third quarter.
Makes it a little bit tough. So
under 4 minutes to go in the third
Oh,
quarter.
no.
Here's the reverse, and it's fumbled, and he'll be taken down with a big loss. Looks like BC's got the football as well.
Mackerel.
As BC players are celebrating on the field. A fumble for Alberta, the 4th turnover of the game for the Albertans, and BC will take over possession. 1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line.
64, Liam McCormick out of GW Graham. Big, strong kid. And looks like he was the one that came up with that recovery.
Alberta 17-yard line. Cole Theobald in the shotgun. He'll look to pass this one into the end zone. He's got a man deep. It is incomplete. Knocked away by the defensive back at the last second as Theobald goes for everything. BC up 9-0 now, and a touchdown would really put Alberta in deep, needing 3 scores to get back into this football game. So it's an important series of downs.
They've got to shut them down here. If BC scores the way this game's been playing out, they're going to be in a really tough situation. And look at
Theobald, touchdown!
Look at that.
Theobald hits his man 1 yard outside the end zone. Easily carried it into the paint. And it is BC on the board with its 2nd major score in a little over a minute. And BC has taken control of this game 15-0 with a convert still to come.
You know what? It's far from over. 15 points, it's 2 touchdowns. Get a couple extra points. You have to forgive us. We're having a little bit of trouble reading the jersey. Again, I'm going to send a memo to the jersey designer about if you're going to have a white uniform, have a nice big black letter on there, black numbers on there so we can read it. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I'm not a kid anymore. But no, they've taken control of this game. They can get this extra point. Looks like it's good from here.
And the wind really starting to pick up here as the rain looks like slows down a little bit more, but the wind picks up here at Exhibition Field.
It's you can't win.
Yes, you can't indeed. Here's a pass on first down. It is caught up near the 45-yard line. Should be a gain of about 5 for Alberta as we get play underway. And this Alberta team needs to put its offense together here in the 4th quarter, down by 16.
Well, that was a nice play. It looks like he almost got a first down on that, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm off a bit. You don't want to give that ball up. You just want to hang on to it as long as you can. They don't even need to score. They simply have to hang on to it as long as they can.
2nd down and 5. Theobald gets the snap, hit the ground, but now he'll pick it up and he'll run with it inside the 40-yard line. Cuts to the 35, finally taken down at the 33-yard line, and it will be a first down for BC. First down and 10 for BC. Ball at the Alberta 33-yard line. Theobald into the pocket. He is going to go long on this one. He's got a man there, but it is incomplete.
Used to it.
It chills you to the bone, Timmy. It chills you to the bone.
It does.
Look
at this. This could be a touchdown. Ball live. That is a live ball.
You jumped right out of your shoes there, buddy.
Holy smoke, that sucker popped out. That's an Alberta ball. It's got to be around the 1 yard line. So holy mackerel, talk about catching a break.
BC looking at trying to put points into the end zone and on the scoreboard that could finish off Alberta, but there was a fumble at the 1 yard line, so Alberta with under 6 minutes to go still has some life. Down 16, but they've got the football deep in their own zone as the Alberta offense comes on the field.
This is going to be a 100-yard drive, or 110-yard drive, I guess, with the 55-yard line.
So in a quarterback for Alberta, Connor Jorgensen, number 2, stands in his end zone. Here's a fumble right off the snap, but it looks like Alberta has recovered. However, that would be a 2-point for BC.
No, it looks like they got a touchdown.
Maybe they got the ball there. Well,
what's going on?
It looked like Alberta had recovered in the end zone, but then BC players started celebrating.
Let's see what they say in the score clock. They didn't.
I believe it's a safety. I believe it's just a 2-point safety, which BC is celebrating because that would give them, 1 point. So it's a 17-point lead. which puts Alberta in a position of needing 3 scores to get back into the game.
Yeah, that was a big break. Just a low snap, couldn't get a handle on it. And the way BC was celebrating there for a second, I thought they'd had a touchdown.
Second down and 21 yards to go for BC. Ball at the 19-yard, check that 24-yard line. Handoff to the right side off right tackle.
Whoa.
Breaks a tackle there.
Yo.
Another tackle. And he's up past the 35-yard line. Nice run there. It's third down and 7 yards to go. The snap is fumbled. Fumbled again.
Whoa! I didn't buy a ticket this time. I often think about buying a ticket, but if I'm on the booth and I win, I mean, how's that going to look,
It's just not going to look good, buddy. First and 10, Alberta at the 30-yard line. Quarterback back to pass, and he throws it into the 5, but it's incomplete. He looked like he might have had control for a second, but the throw was a little low. He had to go down for it, and 17-0. BC leads it. Looked like there might have been offside, but no flags on the play. Quarterback into the pocket. Jorgensen now rolls to the right. He's being chased there. He'll put this one up in the air, but it's incomplete. It would have been outside of the sideline area and out of bounds. So incomplete on second down. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Alberta.
And the last thing Alberta wants to do is give that ball over to BC. 2:40 to go on the clock with 17-point deficit. And, I mean, you can eat up 2.5 minutes on a football game like nothing. It takes, 3 first downs and you're done.
For a few plays here, so we expected Alberta's likely only got a few more plays to go. It's 3rd and 10 for Alberta. Ball at the BC 30-yard line. Jorgensen fumbles the snap, still has control, now rolls to his left, looks for an open man, throws it down to the end zone.
Does he? Can he? Touchdown. Wow.
Touchdown for Alberta as the ball bounced up in the air. And you hear all the Alberta fans down below us here. They finally have something to celebrate. As there's 6 points up on the board for Alberta, they finally hit pay dirt as Jorgensen had to scramble and put her up in the air. His receiver came down with it right at the goal line, fell into the end zone for the major score.
And that's number 14 for Alberta with just a superb catch.
A 2-point safety a long time ago, and I'm not sure why they only had 17. Here's the onside kick. It comes down. It's picked up by BC. The smart thing would just be to get down to the field. Now he's finally taken down at the 52-yard line. So the onside kick does not pay dividends for Alberta. BC takes control of the football at their own 52 now in the final couple of minutes of this fourth quarter.
And the last thing BC wants to do right now is do a 4-and-out or allow a turnover. They just have to hang on to the ball, maybe 3 sets of downs, and the game is theirs. Really, it's just over 2 minutes to go.
Ball at the near side hash. Rolls to his left. Looking for an open man downfield. He's got him, and he's downed immediately there. Should have a first down. There's still plenty of time. They need 2 scores, and if they can work this down and even get a touchdown in the next minute, if that 150 is true, then they've still got time on the clock. Here's Jorgensen on 2nd and 10.
Nice.
He'll go long again. This one is caught. And he's got open space to the end zone. Touchdown, Alberta.
We got a football game. Look at that.
Wow.
What a play. Hey, I called it. Look at that.
There you go.
So that makes it 18-12. Suddenly it's a 6-point game with just over a minute to go. This is a very close game. Amazing how quick it was 18-0 just seems like a second ago. And now they're within 6. So if they can get the 1-point convert here, that gets them within 5, and help me with my math, 1 touchdown, they win the game.
BC defense stays on the field. It's Alberta football at the BC 48-yard line.
Wow.
18-12 is the score. Here's Theobald's second touchdown pass of this fourth quarter. It was a 3-0 lead for BC heading into the second half. BC scored 2 majors in the third quarter. Alberta's come back with 2 majors here in the fourth quarter. It's now an 18-12 game, and we've got ourselves a barn burner here at Exhibition Field, and saying anything is a burner is tough because it's cold.
They want to get it in the end zone.
Connor Jorgensen in the shotgun. He'll throw into the flats. This one is incomplete.
Very
In and out of the
close.
intended receiver. Third down and 10 for Alberta. Ball at the BC 48-yard line near side hash. Jorgensen shotgun. Back to pass again.
Holy
He'll put this one
moly.
up long. He's got a man. It's complete. It's down inside the 20-yard line to about the 15, 14-yard line. They'll mark it, and it's a first down for Alberta.
Unbelievable. This game is incredible. It's got everything. Well, the Alberta offense is starting to really catch fire here. And if they put that ball in the end zone, I mean, it'll come down to a 1-point conversion as to who wins this ABC 2015 Border Bowl.
The BC 14-yard line. Final minute of this fourth quarter. Alberta down by 6. Jorgensen into the pocket. He'll throw this one into the end zone. It goes up high. It is incomplete. Second down and 10 for Alberta from the 14. Jorgensen in the pocket. He's flushed out. He's going to run with it now to the 10. And down to about the 6-yard line is the quarterback, Jorgensen. And he'll have a gain of about 7 yards in the play. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Very good play by Jorgensen. Those 7 yards are a big 7 yards. They're that much closer to the end zone. You cut your distance pretty much by half there. It looks like they've taken another timeout. They just have to get the ball in the end zone. The closer you get, the easier that gets. It's 3rd and about 4 for the first down and 3rd and 7 for the end zone to get 7 yards to go.
Third down, 3 yards to go. Ball at the BC 7-yard line, far side hash. Jorgensen in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's chased out of the pocket. He'll throw this one in the end zone. It is
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Whoa.
Ball knocked away at the last second. And it will be 4th down, Alberta. It will all come down to one play here to see if Alberta can put it in the end zone and tie up this football game.
Such a close game. So exciting. It looked like this game at one point seemed all but over. BC just had to control the clock, keep the ball on the ground, eat up some time. But that Alberta can-do, never-say-die attitude has just come back in droves.
4th down and 3 yards to go for Alberta. Ball at the BC 7-yard line in the final minute, down by 6. Jorgensen in the pocket, rolls to his right. He'll throw it in the end zone. This one is incomplete. And BC will take over possession deep in their own zone in the final minute.
And we're not exactly sure how much time. It says 35 seconds on the clock, and I'm thinking that's reasonably accurate, within maybe a few seconds. So really, it's just a 3 and out. Take a knee, and the game is yours. But wow, what a game. This has been so exciting. We've seen some great football. What are you going to take away from this game?
Well, it's just, I mean, the control from BC in the first half and the comeback by Alberta in the second half and in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah.
The fact that they didn't give up, they capitalized on a few maybe defensive mistakes from BC in the backfield. They were able to capitalize with some good pass completions into the end zone. And but again, a great attitude by this Alberta team, in that they did not give up in the football game. They kept battling. They made it a game, but now again in the final few seconds here, the clock is running, and BC will take over 1st and 10, and barring any type of fumble, and as you mentioned, the smart thing would be for the quarterback to go down on his knee immediately, and that should be it, as time will expire here, and we believe that will be the football game. The official will put the ball down. It looks like it'll be
just let that time clock, just let it march.
Again, we invite you to stick around after the game. We'll go down live to the field for our post-game ceremony, our awards ceremony.
There it is.
The official's flag is out. The game is over. What a football game we had here this afternoon at
Exhibition
Field in Chilliwack, as the BC team defeats Alberta by a score of 18-12 in the 2015 ABC Border Bowl.
And I'm going to go hometown boy with Cam Lamport, number 37. That's my guess for MVP. They both had superb games, as did everybody. So many young, great players just showcasing all their talent. And congratulations to Nicole Sangera.
Put together on basically ID camps and a handful of practices, and this is a game of football that repetition and practice is key, timing is key.
Yeah.
These teams, these players, these coaches did not get the opportunity to practice a heck of a lot, but I think those guys will take a lot away from this, a lot of talent on the field, a lot of individual talent that may allow those players to move on with their career to a higher level.
There you go. It looks like Shil Sangera will be down there to do the awards ceremony.
Captains from BC. This deserves a ground pound. BC! The baton over to Shil Sangera. Thank you very much. Drive safe, fly safe, swim safe, however you get home, just be safe. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you. God bless.
I guess we just have to say one more thank you to Ron Diaz from All Canada Gridiron.